if you're watching this video, chances are you've already seen me do a review of this product, but this is an updated version. Now before I did the BCW Comic Book Stor-folio, the old model. Now this is the new model that I picked up when I went to Wondercon. Now there is a slight difference to it that in my opinion makes a dramatic difference from the old one. Now the old one, if you remember, I had mentioned that the way it closes is with velcro, and one reason I don't like velcro is that when you open it, anything with velcro, there's always a risk of the velcro ripping off. Now I had heard about the newer model through BCW because they had commented on the previous review and mentioned that they have a magnetic enclosure. So when I saw this at a comic convention, I had to get it. So let me show you real quick what it is. Looks just like any of the other ones. Has a clear insert, so you can put your artwork in here. You know, still has the old insert. Now, look, it's magnetic. Way easier to open than the old model. And you might be wondering, why would you use these? Well, these are really good if you want to archive your comics. You know, put them in here, put them on a shelf. You can put a little label here, or what I use them for is mainly, you know, putting my comics in here. When I go to comic convention, I can put it in my backpack, and I don't have to worry about my comics being jostled around, getting messed up. You know, protects them pretty well. Some people like to use these to put their comics in and then mail them away. So again, the last time I reviewed this, I believe I gave it a 9.5, and you know, honestly, I'd give it a 10 now. Like, it's perfect. Like, a little thing like that makes a huge difference. Whenever you're going to comic convention and you want to put things in and out real quick, it opens and closes so much more. And what I like, the old model, it went to right there. It didn't have this extra flap. So, you know, sometimes things could get caught in there, which is very rare, or you get dirt, but this little flap closes it really well, and it gives a extra little area where you can put, you know, a label. So I give it a 10. You know, the BCW Comic Book Stor-folio for modern age, or yeah, current and silver. You know, I give it a 10 out of 10. You know, great product, and this costs about $15. So you can order it off their website. Some comic shops have it. Get it on Amazon or Comic Cons, but yeah. And it holds about, I want to say about 12 to 15 comics. You know, depends if they're loose or not. If they're bagged and board, I want to say it holds about 12. If they're loose, it could 15, maybe more, depends. But yeah, look at this. See? So much better than the last model. So BCW, good job. I always recommend your products, and I recommend this. Cheap way to store your comics and keep them safe. So 10 out of 10. Great job, BCW. I suggest you buy it if you don't have one.